Hey everybody, this is Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love, Tarot World. I'm Nikki. Listen, I've been trying to avoid doing this video because I don't want to put a red light on myself in case what I'm hearing is absolutely true. And that's when things go viral and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I want that kind of heat right now, but I'm being told by my angels and spirit guides that I must put this information out. So what I'm going to show you is today's Saturday, February 7th at 9:45. I'm telling you, it's not a screenshot. It's not a screenshot, okay? I just wanted to prove the date. I don't have any newspapers. I don't want to buy anything. So that's what today is. I don't know what the updates have been in the last 10 hours. I just got up and I was guided to do this. So I want to explain to you what I got so far. I know you didn't see me put the cards down, but I have figured out what the spirits are trying to tell me. Unfortunately, let me start off by saying I really wish that she's found alive. I really hope that what I've got has not happened. I really wish that they'll just find her safe somewhere, or that these people that did this get a heart, but I don't believe that's the case. So let me tell you, I just got confirmation what I've got. All right. I'm not happy to report this, but I'm not going to post this unless these facts are true, because there's no reason to do so unless it's true, because right now we're looking for a search and rescue. We're not looking for a recovery. She's not with us any longer. I'm so sorry, because I've been reading all week on it. I have been hesitating. She's in the spirit realm, and she's fine and she's safe. She's very surprised that she's there. She didn't expect this. But what I'm understanding is that she was gone within 7 to 24 hours after being taken, when the money didn't immediately roll in, or whatever this was. I don't know what this was really about. It's not just about money, it's about control. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But they're gonna find her by the 8th day. Now it could be tomorrow. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go further than the weekend, because I know the Monday was a deadline. They've already decided that she's no longer with us. What I believe happened was, I keep getting a water element. I got the Ace of Cups, and in the Alice in Wonderland deck, this is a drink me vial. I think they gave her something to drink, and she's telling me I was given a drink to go to sleep, so she would not feel, whoever took her knows her. She knows them. They didn't have the balls to actually do the actual deed, so they gave her something, and either maybe they had the intentions of returning her, but whatever happened, they didn't think things through about how hard it was going to be to have an elderly woman in your care. It was never meant to take this long. They thought immediately they were going to figure this out, whoever these people. It's 3 people, and I know I keep hearing he. Yes, there's a male involved, but there's also 2 females, and that's coincident. There's 3 children, so that could be it. I don't know. I'm not saying they did any or didn't. Just saying the 3 people, 2 females and a male, which is coincidentally the children. I get that. But there's somebody, a male is taking the lead in this, and they're working very hard to push the attention over here. I keep getting a lot of 3s, so take that as you will. Water. So the biggest things I know for sure, she's going to be found within 10 miles, or he or she or whoever's responsible are within 10 miles of the house. They're not far. They took her, wherever they took her, she's not there. They moved her after the fact, and unfortunately, I think they gave her something to drink to calm her down, and it ended up taking her cardiac arrest. That's kind of what I got. They didn't expect her to. They tried to calm her down, because obviously she was scared, but she has intelligence. There will be justice on this, though, and they're trying to hide the truth right now, but the truth's going to come out. I'm sorry to say, because that's the world we're in right now. Truth and honesty and karma comes quickly. The universe is going to rectify this really quick, so I keep hearing by the 8th day, so we'll see. Maybe that's by tomorrow, but there's a strong water element. They kept her underground. She went underground, and I'm not saying this is connected to the child trafficking stuff. I know I've heard all that, but I think they used the same tunnel system or somewhere to get her quickly underground. You can't move fast with an elderly woman. She couldn't walk. So they drove her somewhere, brought her immediately underground so nobody would see her, or I think it's close. Arizona's a dry place, so don't tell me there's not things underground that are abandoned or not being used, but they knew about, and they thought it would be a smart thing to do to bring her down there. I did, in the original part of the week, gather that she was with other people that were also being used in such a way, I don't know what, maybe. Or maybe she just was, I don't know with that. I didn't get that too strongly, but I do get the feeling there's a water, for sure. 10 miles from home, they're gonna find her or this person that's doing this was within 10-mile radius of the house. They are watching. They know what's happening. Could be family, I'm going to have to say there's a family element in this in some way. That's the truth. So this is the Griffin of Swords. This was, and I keep getting the Five of Cups multiple times too, and I was doing readings all week. This is sad, obviously, but they're hiding her. Here's a turtle and standing in water underneath something. I keep saying like a bog or something. She's going, I know Arizona's dry, but there's some kind of water element, whether she was forced to drink something. I keep hearing, I don't want to drink it. But they used it. They're like, don't worry. It's like, you know, this will calm you down. Just here's some water. And it was something that was laced to get her to go to sleep. They just wanted her to not, they were feeling guilty. Whoever these people were that knew her, she trusted them. Even though they took her, she was like, okay, she drank it. Because she just was thirsty. Of course, you're going to do what they tell you to do. And it obviously put her to sleep. So please know, I got the fact that she had a peaceful passing, even though this was terrible and this was scary. But justice is going to be, she's with the Lord. So know that she was a religious woman. We know she was doing church and all that, but spiritually, she was more in tune with, she knew her fate as soon as they walked out the door with her. She knew it was not going to end well. But she was surprised that whoever took her, she was very surprised by that person, whoever that was. She did not see that coming for sure. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can say right now. They took her out up through the garage. The droplets of blood on the front porch was staged. She has skin tears. Either they used that blood or they had access to her. They stood her there for a couple seconds, let the blood drops to scare the family into believing that it was real, because they knew they had to do something to prove it, because they never were going to give a reason why. I heard the reason why that they won't talk to the families, because it's the family. They'll know who they are by the way they're speaking, by the way ChatGPT or whatever wrote this. They're smart, but they're not that smart. They had help writing the letters. Those are red. They don't want me to talk. Those are red herrings. Look over here. But this was real. This is why the FBI got involved, because there's a link to something bigger than this. Unfortunately, they're working real hard to keep it contained. That too, I got. They're working real hard. Underneath the Eight of Pentacles, underneath the Ace of Cups, they're working real hard to contain this. There is a male vibe that's calling the shots, but don't fool yourselves. There's two females too in here. They know vaguely what's happening, but they can't be sure. But they know deep down it's related to past. I got a lot of Six of Cups. Past things, past statements, past involvements, past things in the family. Somebody felt slighted. So I don't know what that means. So just take that. And I hope I'm wrong, but my God, they will find her. I don't know if they'll find the whole person. I don't want to say that, but I have a feeling that they're trying to, there's so much disinformation. There's so much they want to, the illusion of all this, you're going to be, it's like so mishandled and so much misinformation. I do believe in the beginning they thought they were going one way, but they didn't realize what they were dealing with, is what I heard. They didn't realize how deep this went. So there's a lot of cover-ups and a lot of pressure to do things in a certain way so it wouldn't be looked at too early. They can't find her too early is what I keep hearing. They can't find her this soon. They can't find it like this. They have to set it up in a way where it looks like they can wash their hands of it. So I hope I'm wrong. Justice is here. Don't worry. The justice is here, because there will be, the people perpetrating this will be found. The person that's first going to be exposed is not the only person. There's more than one. But there's always a patsy in these types of things where they're going to blame someone, and then when they start grilling them, they're going to out other people. So that's what I think by March 8th, maybe the whole thing will be resolved by the 8th day. So it could be by tomorrow, by March 8th. That's what I heard. And there's 3 people for sure. Water element and being kept hidden underground, so nobody will look there. They're looking above ground. They're looking up. They should be looking down. So I hope I'm wrong there, but I hope she comes home safe, and my heart goes out to the people that have been expending a lot of energy on this. Again, I hope she's found safe and alive. But I'll post this if I feel like I'm not going to be targeted again. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm nobody. I know nothing. I speak to my spirit guides, and if I'm crazy, just let me be crazy. I don't know where she is. I don't know nothing. I just know that she's going to be found, pretty much. That's all I can tell you, but I feel her in the spirit realm. It's either that or she's a very spiritual woman and she's praying like hell to God, but I think she's already come to the conclusion that she doesn't want them to pay whatever this is. She doesn't want to be exchanged for whatever. She does want to come home, but she doesn't want to hurt her family. She's putting her family first. And she's like, my life's I'm okay with it. Don't hurt my children. Don't hurt my family. That's what I keep hearing. Don't hurt my children. Don't hurt my family. I will take this and be done with it. You won't get away. They will find you. So whoever that is, I think she knows whoever's got her. If it's not a family member for sure or related to somebody who knows her through her family. So they're begged. She's begged her. Listen, I've made good with my peace with my maker, but do not. You won't get away with this. I keep hearing you won't get away with it. They're gonna find you. They're going to find you, but they will be held accountable spiritually because justice is here. And the Nine of Wands, which is they're doing everything they can to keep this from happening, but the people that are responsible, the King of Pentacles is in the upright here. There's going to be somebody else who swoops down that is seen like an authority figure that's going to solve this. Okay? So I hope 1043, that's enough. And I know that was a lot, but again, for entertainment purposes only, I don't know anybody. I know nothing. This is just me and my guides talking. Again, my heart and prayers go out to all involved who spent a lot of time trying to find her, and let's hope that it's been worth the time and successful and she comes home safe and we can all look back on this and be grateful. But I'm getting the feeling that there's going to be a lot to learn from this of how to not handle a situation when stuff like this happens. So my love to you all. I will see you shortly.